Now, the FFA has handed 2-match bans to the Mariners' Patricio Perez and Perth Glory's Michael Baird for simulation. Perth coach Dave Mitchell this afternoon disagreeing with the match review panel.
For me, Birdie got clipped and he's gone down, and the referee's about 5 metres away, and he's been on the spot and he's picked it. And I think the referee for his first game has had a credible first game. He's done really well.
Liam Reddy's red card has been rescinded. He's now free to play Adelaide next Saturday night. Well, certainly big news out of the FFA tonight. First time it's happened in the A-League. Spider, was Baird's effort as bad as it looked?
Look, it was a soft penalty, no doubt about it. It was a soft penalty. Look, the FFA have set a precedent now. They've stirred a hornet's nest for me. This could go on for the whole season. Look, man, that's soft. That's very soft.
It's not a penalty, though, is it? It's not soft. It's not a penalty.
I wouldn't have given it. I wouldn't have given it, but he has touched him. But
Where? Where did he touch him?
He has touched him. He's touched him, but it's soft.
For me personally, I think that's soft, but it brings into question that you've got to stamp this diving out somehow. I mean, me and Spider, I think we disagree. He thinks it's part of the game, which it is. But then you've got different degrees. Some countries, like South American countries, they dive all the time and they slow the game down. For me, it's a form of cheating. You've got to stamp it out. Whether it's 2 matches or something like that, we can argue about it. But if you start giving these guys 2-match bans, I don't think they're going to dive next time. You're not going to see Michael Baird going down that easily when he finally plays again, because
teams are not going to have any players drill. There's going to be players.
I don't think they'll dive as much.
So what happens to the poor old Melbourne Heart and Sydney FC who should have won their matches there?
That's another.
What are they supposed to do? We want the other 2 points that we're supposed to be getting instead of the draw. We want the other 2 points.
I don't think you can stamp every situation out.
It's a part of our game.
The problem is,
it's a part of our game. If they get away with it, good luck to them. We all hate it, but good luck to them.
Yeah, but it hurts the game. I mean, are you saying, as another example, on the world stage, Thierry Henry's double handball to qualify for the World Cup? I mean, is that part of the game and that should stand?
Why don't we play without referees? What's their job? What are they getting paid for?
Well, the referees are following the rules, are they not?
Following the rules? Mate, Blind Freddie could have seen that there was offsides and not offsides, and they're missing everything. They're being the referees for me. The referees are being the man of the match of every match at the moment.
Look, that's true.
And that's wrong.
But not every. They can't see every decision. Maybe that one was a bit obvious, that some of those decisions. But some of them, when they really try and con the referee and they do it really well, the referee he can't.
Hang on, I'm not protecting these players. I'm not protecting these players. But the Perez penalty, like, I've had me $10 on Sydney FC to win the match, so I obviously don't want Central Coast to score the goal. But when I seen it live, I thought it was a penalty.
For me, that's a hard one.
I thought it was a penalty.
Boys, let's hold it here, because let's get another opinion from Melbourne Heart's John Aloisi. John, what do you make of what the boys are saying here in the studio? Welcome to the show, by the way. And what do you make of what the FFA have done tonight?
I just want to say I'm enjoying the conversation that you're having. Everyone's got a different opinion, and that's the beauty of football, I suppose. Everyone has an opinion. I have to say, let's see how it pans out. Let's see if players stop diving. You know, after this 2-match suspension that these players are going to get, let's see if the strikers stop diving, or if they do accidentally dive, that they get up and say that wasn't a penalty. I don't know if it's going to be like that or not, but it's not going to bring back the points for Melbourne Heart or Sydney FC, which is a pity. But something needs to happen, because we don't want diving in our game.
John O'Spider here, mate. How many games have you missed out of your career from diving?
Spider, you know I don't dive. Look, it's a tough one. It's a rule that they've brought in. I've never seen it before. I know that I think they brought it into the Champions League last season, and I think Eduardo might have got suspended for Arsenal. But look, something needs to happen. Either referees need to be better and see that players are diving. I think the Perez one was a difficult one because he did get clipped. Whereas the one for Perth, the referee was in a great position, and I don't know how come he didn't see that he just fell over.
Should these players have a right of appeal as well?
I think so. I think that the Mariners might appeal on the Perez one, and they might have a case, because I think Spider even said that Liam Reddy did clip him, and
well, that was his opinion, though. That was his opinion. Zdrilic next door thinks there wasn't a clip. Me as the total neutral, I don't think there was a clip either.
Well, look, it's that's the thing. You see it in slow motion and you can't see if it's a clip or not. But if you look at it live, I can see the referee saying that he might have clipped him, and the way he fell over, it did look like he clipped him. Whereas the other one, the Perth one, you could tell that there was no contact at all and he just fell over.
Johnny, what about after the match? How did the boys feel about what happened there? Obviously, you were on the bad end of that decision. Were you guys fuming?
Oh, yeah, the boys were gutted, especially that would have been our first win. We performed well in the first half. We thought that we outplayed Perth. In the second half, we were struggling a little bit. We're on our back foot, and we thought that we saw through the game, but that decision at the end killed us, and we would have had 3 points, our first win. A bit of confidence for the boys, but let's just hope we turn it around this week and go and beat North Queensland.
John, can you see the side steadily improving, that the longer they spend time on the park together as a unit, the better they will get?
Yeah, of course. We are improving each game, and it's a longer season, so we're not too concerned. We just want to hurry up and get our first win, you know, just to calm down the nerves, and also the supporters will see that, you know, we can win games, and also just for people in general to see that Melbourne Heart are here to perform well, win games, and hopefully contest for titles.
John, what about the rest of the league? How do you think it's panning out so far? Are you surprised by your former club's poor start?
Oh, look, I think Sydney FC have been a little bit unlucky with the injuries. I think that they were unlucky not to beat Melbourne Victory in the first game, and recent games they've had important players out. You got Alex Bross that missed a couple of games, Mark Bridge, and also Terry McFlynn, and they're 3 important players. And once they get them back, I'm sure that Sydney FC will have no problems, and you know they'll pull through, and they'll be there at the end of the season.
Johnny, what's the latest with your injury? When are you going to be back?
Injury's going well. I played a friendly game today, got on the score sheet a few times, which was nice, and so I'm feeling good, and hopefully I'll pull up well tomorrow. That's a sign that everything's going well, and then it's up to the coach whether he selects me in the squad on Saturday. Hopefully I'll be involved and start coming off the bench and try and make an impact.
John, thanks very much for your time here on World Football News. Hope to hear from you again later on in the season.
Thank you.
Opinions from what Mr. Aloisi has just said on the bans.
Mr. Aloisi?
He put it...
Mr.
You know what?
Aloisi?
Well, he put it perfectly.
You just put I don't call you Mr. as well.
No, but he put it perfectly. That he enjoyed our debate. And it is a debate. Football's about opinions. Maybe we differ on this, maybe we agree on other things. But I think the clear thing out of it is if you don't like cheating, this is a good way to go, good start. If you do like things to be kept the same, like Spider does, well then, you know, you're going to be upset about all this. But at least we're talking about it.
I think it's the beauty of our game, debate.
I think consistency is the key on this one. If they're going to give bans, they've got to do that right the way through the season for diving. Time will tell. Time for a quick break here on World Football News. We're heading to the game in the rest of Europe next, including Germany's Bundesliga, where TV presenters would be well advised to keep in the stands.
Beautiful cross, and there's the third. David Villa.
Villa opens his account for Barca.
The €40 million signing from Valencia.
Milan makes a mess of Lecce, and we'll bring you the goal of the week.